Everyone, hope everything is going well. You guys and gals know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH_sports. Follow me on my finance channel at AIH Finance. It's all over the internet now, and a few people have discussed this as well. Collectibles Guru has stated that, hey, look, there's 4 Superfractor duplicates that have surfaced from 2023 Bowman Chrome. I covered a few of these yesterday. Victor Astores, Jose De Paula. 3 is Justin Crawford. 4 is Jackson Merrill. You could see all here with this picture. I'll zoomed in. That's not good. Okay, that's a huge problem. Okay, because if you get a stud, then what happens? What's the procedure that will play forward? Now, Mario Alejandro, he found this as well. The catcher Jesus Gales, if I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. I know Dan the Cardman did a video on this. And what is quite interesting is Fanatics hasn't released a statement about all of these. I heard that they may have responded to a tweet, but let's take a look at Michael Rubin and the Eagles jersey, okay? This is very interesting. So he said, this is what he said. Fanatic CEO Michael Rubin apologized for botched Eagles gear. And a lot of people complained on Twitter, and he had to apologize. And this is an Inquirer article that made people realize there is an issue. And the thing is that if you get the media attention, that's when these companies will react. Like, if you could complain all you want on YouTube, but that won't do anything about it. It's now trying to get attention of the media. Now, how do you do that? Okay, there's Darren Rovell, but Darren Rovell has other stories to write on. He's not always going to cover these type of issues because the editors may say no, or he wants to cover something about gambling or whatever because he's with the Action Network. So someone posted it on Twitter, and then it went viral. They talked about it on this Inquirer site, Philadelphia Inquirer, and then Michael Rubin, if you look at it, said, "Oh, I'm sorry." And look at his apology, by the way, okay? If there's one thing I've learned in business, own your mistakes. Anytime we let any fan down, it's a failure on our part, and that's on me. Okay? It's a failure on our part. But when cards are backdoored, or when there are multiple superfractors and the media hasn't talked about it, you're going to see the PR team quiet. So now the question is, I want your ideas. How do we get attention of the media and that will cover it? Once again, they can't cover every story. Now, do you have to go to some of these smaller newspapers and find journalists that will cover this, that have more freedom to talk about these issues? I think this is where it needs to go down, is because they won't do anything significant, in my opinion, until the media acts. And here's the thing. I did a video. Let me look for it. AIH Sports, and it was MJ Fleer. I did these must have been the other day. Not other day, but okay, so more Fleer 86 MJ fake autos. And Stories in Cardboard gave me a great tip. And ultimately, what happened was he figured out through one of the videos that I did that there were fakes that were discontinued by PSA. And the original story of this, someone bought a card from PWCC, and what happened after that? Well, they sent it to PSA. PSA said it was fake. And then shortly afterwards, a bunch of Fleer Jordan autos were discontinued. And it all happened because PWCC said, hey, they made a mistake and someone covered them. And once someone covered them, they had to own their mistake. So the reality of this situation is you need to find some sort of journalist that will call them out. And it's hard to do that. Okay. This is not an easy task because once again, these journalists have other stories to cover. Okay. People send me a lot of stories. I don't have the time to go through every story. But if you have any tactic, and sure, you could send something to Darren Ravel, but Darren Ravel won't cover it, like I said. Maybe we need to find journalists that will have the audacity, or not the audacity, have the courage to call it out. Anyways, I want your thoughts on this. I think that's how you can move forward, is how to use the media to your advantage. People may say fake news this, fake news that. Well, still, there will be times where the media will cover decent stories. This is where we need their help because they won't listen to someone like me. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Thank you. Bye.